Hello, welcome to my channel. Here we have 2025 Neco objective questions, and I'm going to provide answers to the 50 questions that are given in this examination. All right, so let's go without wasting our time. So question one, we have that the grade of pencil that is suitable for freehand sketching is 2B. So option B is the answer to question one. Question two, safe working habit is emphasized in drawing studio in order to avert accident. That is option A is the answer to question two. Then question three, a pictorial drawing in which the front view is placed parallel to the plane of projection is isometric. So option A is the answer to question three. Option B is the answer to question three. Then question four, the appropriate instrument for drawing horizontal lines is T-square. Option B is the answer to question four. Then move to question five. Which of the following lines is used for indicating long break? So this gives us the answer. That is option D. This is a thin continuous line with short zigzag. So option D is the answer to question five. Then question six. The following are techniques of freehand sketching except option D is the answer, measuring out the details. So option D is the answer to question six. Then question seven. In figure 3.1, circle A is dashed to a triangle. Circle A is an inscribed circle to the triangle. Then question 8. So question 8, as we have here. So question 8. Okay, question 8, we have question 8 here that says, which of the following statements divides square and rectangle? So the answer is option D. The opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. That is option D is the answer to question 8. Then question 9, in figure 3.2, angle 45 degree can be obtained at P by bisection. That is option A. Gives us the answer to question 9. Then question 10, a quadrant of a circle is bounded by an arc and two radii at right angles. So the answer is option E to question 10. Then going to question 11, a polygon with an external angle of 45 degrees is an octagon. So that is option D is the answer to question 11. Then question 12, side XY, YZ, and ZX of the triangle in figure 3.3 are in what ratio? They are in ratio 2:3 and 2:4. That is option A. Gives us the answer to question 12. Then going to question 13, here we have that in triangle ABC in figure 3.4 is reduced in the ratio of 8 to 5. In ratio of 8 to 5. Option D is the answer to question 13. Then question 14, which of the following triangles in figure 3.5 is equal in area to FLH? So the answer is FLG. Option A is the answer to question 14. Then go to question 15. It says, which of the following drawings describes an external tangent? Which of the following drawings describes an external tangent? So looking at the various options given to us here, so the external tangent is option D is the answer to question 15. Then going to question 16. So question 16, here we have that drawings are mass produced. Drawings are mass produced using the following printing processes, except drawings are mass produced using the following printing processes. So the answer to this question is BAT. That is option A is the answer to question 16. Then question 17, the method of development used for transition pieces is triangulation. So triangulation method. That is option E is answer to that question. We use triangulation method for developing transition pieces. Then go to question 18 that says, which of the following can conveniently be developed using prior lines method? Which of the following can conveniently be developed using pipelines method. So we use, for this, we have a cylindrical pipe. So use pipeline method to develop cylindrical pipe. Then question 19. The type of roof drawn in figure 3.6 is an arched roof. So an arched roof, this is an arched roof. Then question 20. Identify true shape of the truncated square pyramid in figure 3.7. So the answer is option D. Then question 21 that says, which of the following drawings is wrongly dimensioned? Which of the following drawings is wrongly dimensioned? So the option here, so the answer here is option A is the answer to the question 21. Question 22. Which of the following times is related to perspective drawing? Which of the following times is related to perspective drawing? The answer is picture plane. That is option C. Then going to question 23, which says that identify isometric axis. Identify isometric axis from the following. Identify isometric axis from the following. So the answer to this question is option B is the answer to question 23. Then question 24. The pictorial drawing in which the length of the object drawn is reduced by half along the receiving axis is cabinet of the drawing. Option A is the answer to that question. Question 25. In auxiliary projection, the view projected from original plan is first auxiliary elevation. That is option A is the answer to question 25. Then question 26 says that in figure 3.8, A1, B1 is the dash of A2, B2 is the front elevation or elevation or is the front elevation. So that's the answer to question 26. Option A is the answer to question 26. Question 27. Which of the following statement is not true about third angle projection? Which of the following statement is not true about third angle projection? The answer is the height of the end view is same as the height of the plan. That is option C is the answer to that question. Then question 28. So question 28, we have that the figure 3.9 is drawn in third angle projection. That is option C is the answer to question 28. Question 29. What is the part labeled D in figure 3.10? So the part labeled D is a lintel. That is option B is the answer to question 29. Then going to question 30. The part labeled M in figure 3.11 is a skirting board. That's option B, gives us the answer to question 30. Question 31. The plan shown in figure 3.1 to represent the interpretation or interpenetration of cylinder and interpenetration of cylinder and a square prism, a square pyramid, and a square pyramid. That is option D, gives us the answer to question 31. Then question 32 says that in figure 3.13, section QQ cut through. So as we can see it here, we have a window, we have a door, and we have a wall. So the answer to this question is we have one window. So one window, we have one window and one door, and then we have a wall. So looking at what we have here, so one window. So we have window, door, and wall. So option E is answer to question 32. Then question 33. So question 30 says, which of the following is part of a triangle? So the answer is vertex. So option E is the answer to question 33. Question 34 says that the type of welding joint indicated in figure 3.14 is, so as we have here, is fillet. That is option B is answer to question 34. Question 35, an assembly drawing consists of the following except An assembly drawing consists of the following, except, so the answer is option C, machine operations required. Then question 36. The figure 3.15 describes section through a rivet. So that is option B, gives us the answer to question 36. Then the type of screw head in figure 3.16 is round head. That is option E is the answer to question 37. 38. Which of the following is a floor finish material? So tiles is a floor finish material. Option D is the answer to that question. Then question 39. The type of section used in figure 3.17, the type of section used in the figure 3.17 is half section. So that is option, sorry, that is option C. So that's the answer to question 39. Then question 40. Which of the following electrical symbol represent a light-dependent resistor? So option A is the answer to question 40. Then question 41 says, identify the plumbing symbol in figure 3.18. So the answer is shower head. Then question 42. The figure 3.19 is a dash thread. So the answer is, as we have it here, is option A, Acme thread. Then question 43. The reflector of a car headlight is a practical application of option D. So that is parabola. Then question 44. Which of the following measurement is correct? Blueprint standard of A2 drawing paper in millimeters. So the answer is option A is the answer to that question. Then question 45. The following methods are used to reproduce drawing except the following methods are used to reproduce drawing except photocopy. That is option to reproduce drawing except, that is option A, designing machine. So that is option A is the answer to that question. So question 46, advertising a drawing equipment explains. Advertising of drawing equipment explains. So as we have here, so it explains material merchandising. That is option C is answer to that question. Then question 47. Question 47. The AutoCAD features drawn in figure 3.20 is a cursor. So ask the answer to be a cursor. Then question 48. In figure 3.21, lines DB and BC in 1 are removed using dash 2 to obtain DE in figure 2. So we use trim. So we use trim to obtain this part. That is option E is the answer. That question 49. The AutoCAD tool represented in figure 3.22 can be found in dash command, can be found in modify command. So this is, we copy each of these from the original one. Then question 50. Question 50. The AutoCAD command in figure 3.23 is offset. So that is option D. Gives us the answer to question 50. So we have been able to answer question 1 to 50 for this year 2025 Neco examination question. Thank you. Keep on practicing and God bless you.